Oh, hello. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. Welcome to Crazy Games. We are continuing the story. Find the next person who lost their vision. The swordsmaster who aimed to be the greatest under heaven descends into madness after losing his vision. You decide to help his disciple investigate the cause. I feel like that's a little bit of a spoiler. Maybe I should have been reading this more. I think I skipped the last two since I thought like the wording in it doesn't change all that much. But I guess each one of these people who we're kind of asked by Ayaka to investigate three people who's lost their vision and what's going on with them. And one of them was waiting in a village for the love of his life, I guess, or the girl that he loved. He like wrote down a letter or something to saying like, oh, go to this village after the war if we ever lose sight of each other. And then he's just been waiting there ever since. But because he lost his vision, he kind of forgot about that. And then the second person we talked to is like this guard guy that his vision was taken away, and he forgot that he was actually like his ambition was to like help the people of this area, and he's been using his own money to buy emergency provisions and food and stuff for the people here. And because he doesn't remember that he did that, the people thought he was taking all the food for himself, and that he was just like a no good guard in the first place, but he was actually a really kind person. And now we're apparently talking to a person who's a swordsmaster. Let's go check him out. Oh, they got like Wing Chun dummies here. They should add like dummies in the game so that we can kind of test out our abilities and see what procs what. Like for this, I just now I procced the weapon on her. That's why there was the music note coming out of her head. And when I use this ability and walk through it, I proc another ability, which if you're not paying attention, you won't really know. But some abilities only proc on hit or on crit or something. So it'll be nice if they add like dummies where we can kind of see what actions cause what to happen, like specifically, so we can kind of like enjoy. I feel like if you understand what's happening during the combat, you kind of enjoy it more, and you're able to like plan out what you want to accomplish, like your like rotation of what you want to do better. But currently, like the only way to really do that is to go into a test run or something, or go into like a really easy domain, and hopefully there's only like one character you can kind of mess around, but or just like find Healy trails in the open world. But even then, like the level and stuff of Healy trails vary from place to place. So like the damage you're doing in one place is not necessarily the damage you're doing in another place. But yeah, at the very least you can kind of see what kind of stuff procs. Like her sword makes it so that her crit rate and her elemental skill damage goes up when she uses an elemental skill. So like seeing this compared to a different sword would be nice, I guess. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Let's continue with the story.
確かこの辺りで有名な剣術家だったよな。明鏡止水流の現師範らしいけど、なんかすごそうだな。
Meikyo Shisui Art。
ここがその人の剣術道場みたいだ。ちょうど人がいるみたいだから聞いてみようぜ。
ナナコ、そう悲しむな。師匠ならきっと無事だ。以前道場破りに来た奴らはどれだけ強くても師匠が任して追い返してたじゃないか。
それでも私心配で。だって昔はどんなに危険な局面に陥ろうと師匠は動揺しなかったんですよ。それが今や。
それは師匠が邪気に取りつかれたからだ。今回行われる邪気払いの儀式が終われば師匠もきっと元通りになるさ。
何かあったのか？
君たちは誰だ？
We're travelers.
暇を持て余した野獣馬か、それとも師匠が邪気に取りつかれてる隙を見て騒ぎを起こしに来たのか。どっちかは知らないが、 とっとと帰ってくれ。
We're actually like really good with the sword too, so don't underestimate us, okay?
さもないと俺の剣で切らせてもらう。
He threatens the traveler. She threatens Lumine, and her face doesn't change. Her facial expression is just stone cold. Like, yeah, try it. I dare you.
違うんだ。オイラたち、
We're here to become
弟
disciples.
子入り。
そう、オイラたち、明鏡止水流がすごいって聞いて、それを学ぶために、はるばる遠くから弟子入りに来たんだ。
The dude is like, Paimon, can you even hold a sword?
でも、ここに着いたら、邪気とかなんとかが聞こえてきて。
君たちの服装、確かに現地の人間ではないみたいだな。
Nope, we are certainly not from around here.
すまない。最近ここに来て面倒を起こす人が多くてな。俺たちも警戒心が強くなってた。
Oh, it's no big.
あいにく俺たちの師匠は今邪気に取り憑かれてしまって、まだ体が回復してない。今弟子入りさせることはできない。
We can wait till he's recovered. I'm not going back until I call him my sensei.
どうやら確かに本気で弟子入りしたいみたいだな。わかった。妹弟子と一緒に君たちに師匠の状況を説明しよう。それを聞いてから帰るかどうか自分たちで決めてくれ。
He has a really weird fetish right now, and we're thinking he's possessed.
俺たちの師匠はドモンという。この名前は君たちも聞いたことがあるだろう。
Yes, we've heard of that name. He's very famous.
独学で剣術を学び、数々の有名な剣術家を任してきた。いっぱいもせずに。師匠は言ってたよ。自分の目標は天下一の剣術家になることだって。
Even better than the Guhua clan in Li Yue.
俺たちの修行に付き合ってる時も自分の剣術を磨き続けてた。そんな師匠の情熱に感化された俺たちは師匠の後をひたすら追いかけてたんだ。それなのに
少し前に師匠の神の目が奪われてから人が急激に変わってしまったのです。何かおかしなことをずっと言い続けていて、私たちにも剣の修行をするのと。兄弟子と相談した結果、師匠はきっと邪気に取り憑かれたのだと考え、鳴神大社の巫女様に邪気のお祓いを頼んだのです。しかし正直、私も師匠が良くなるかどうかわかりません。
鳴神大社ってなんだ？
鳴神大社を知らないのか。あそこは鳴神島で一番大きな神社で、神社を司る大巫女様は雷電将軍と親密な関係にある人物らしい。
Ooh, are we gonna have to make our way up that mountain?
俺たちじゃ大巫女様に出向いてもらうのは不可能だが、鳴神大社なら普通の巫女様でも邪気払いの力があるはずだ。だから安心しろ、七子。師匠はきっと良くなる。邪気払いの儀式は今夜行われる。もし興味があるのなら来てみてくれ。
Sure.
邪気に取り憑かれる。神の目を奪われるとそんなことになるのか？いや、
Oops. I've been skipping dialogue by accident a lot recently. The Source Master path is paved with broken blades. Wait until the night for the exorcism. Jin Dancho is also a master swordsman. I guess we're not going up the mountain. The lady in the mountain is coming down here to do the exorcism. I don't know, I just walked around the house there. I actually want to change the time. Wait, what was the time? 6 to midnight. Sure. They're like, it's freaking 7:51. You're so late. We were waiting for you. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I could just come between 6 and midnight and it'll be all good.
し来たか。 君たちが来る直前まで師匠は発狂してたんだが、見ずに済んでよかったな。さっき妹弟子が師匠を支えていったが、どうやら師匠が誰かの名前をつぶやいているのが聞こえたらしい。その人が誰か聞くと、師匠は急に怯えた表情になり、妹弟子を押しのけたそうだ。
He's like, don't dab on me.
苦しみながら耳を塞いでいたらしい。血眼になって辺りを見回していた。ずっと名前を叫んでいたよ。俺たちが知ってる人も知らない人もいた。みんなかつて師匠に任された剣術家のようだ。その中の一人である安西という人は師匠の元兄弟子だった。だが師匠に敗れてからあてもなくさまよい続けてるらしい。師匠はさっき彼の名前を何度も叫んでた。神社の巫女様が師匠を殴って気絶させなかったら儀式も続けられなかっただろう。邪気払いの儀式はもう始まってる。ここで結果を待ち、師匠の無事を祈ろう。君たちは少しここで待っててくれ。水を取ってくる。師匠が起きたら飲むだろうから。
Okay. Wait, who's this? Is that their friend?
ん？
Huh?
なんかさっきコソコソしてるやつが走ってったぞ。まさか邪気払いの儀式を邪魔しようとしてるのか？
Paimon, let's get him.
そうはさせるか。旅人、早く追いかけよう。
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fine, fine. Swords Master's path is paved with broken blades. Follow the suspicious person traces. 0 to 3.
ここにもいない。もっと上か
I can have to like climb. I don't think I need to climb. Oh, the map, the mini map just tells me straight up where to go.
な。本当にここか？もっと上に行って探してみよう。
探してみよう。
いた！あそこに怪しいやつがいるぞ。
Get him!
きっとあいつだ。
Question mark, question mark, question mark. We meet again.
お前ら、なんでそんなに足が速いんだ？
Well, you see, you're super old, so you probably can't run too fast. And we're like so spry and young and fresh. It was not a problem.
本当にドモンの弟子か？ドモンより速く感じたが。
No, we're not Domon's disciples.
それとも何年も会わねえうちに、ドモンのやつ、また実力を上げたのか？
Oh yeah.
聞きたいことがあるのはこっちだ。お前は誰なんだ？コソコソしてるし、きっと悪いやつだろう。
悪いやつ？はっ、お前らが生まれてくるずっと昔から、俺とドモンは一緒に剣を学んできたんだ。もう昔のことはあまり喋りたくねえが、俺はドモンから兄弟子と呼ばれる立場なんだぞ。
兄弟子？まさかお前？
そうだ、俺が安西だ。
Why did you run?
ドモンに会いたくねえからに決まってるだろう。あいつと関係のあるやつともな。
Then why did you come?
あの時、俺とあいつは同じ剣術家の師匠のもとで一緒に明鏡止水流を学んでた。俺はあいつより5年も早く入門した。みんなに頼られる兄弟子だった。
But then that darn Domon came around and started defeating everyone somehow. He was a cheater. He was a gosh darn cheater.
明鏡止水流は雑念のない心を追求する流派だ。そのため、門下の弟子たちは名声などに興味を持たなかった。俺も含めてな。しかしドモンは違った。あいつが門下に入って最初にやったのは、笑いながら師匠に向かって、どうしたら天下一になれるんですかと聞いたことだ。
Oh, I see he just wants to be the very best, like no one ever was.
その時、師匠はあいつを叱った。剣術はそのような名声のためにあるものじゃないと。何日か剣を習っただけで最強になるなど、心に雑念を持っている証拠。そんなんじゃ、剣を学ぶなんて永遠にできない。当時、俺もそう考えてた。だが、ドモンの剣術の成長はとてつもなく早く、俺にさえ追いついた。その時、俺は確信したんだ。ドモンはとっくに雑念のない心という境地に達していたんだと。
Domon was probably his own worst critic. That's why he worked so hard to become skilled.
あいつの心には天下一を取ることしかなかった。剣術の極みを追い求め、どんなに挫折しようと、あいつは立ち直った。
すごい人なんだな。でも、なんでその人に会いたくないんだ？
That's like a thing with martial arts, or at least things that you want to get good at. Like some people they like kind of just listen to their instructor or their teacher or their coach or whatever, and then kind of rely on their teacher or coach to dictate how good their progress is. And eventually, because you can't rely on people's opinions when it comes to like your own skill level, your own expertise, you eventually become complacent or you plateau in your skill. And that's because you're not intrinsically finding ways to improve. You're seeking approval from other people, which for the most part, I feel like it's good to get approval from people and get acknowledgement from people, but if you really want to hone your skills at a craft, as anything like martial arts, at sports, at art of some kind, like painting or whatever, it really comes from like within. It has to be like an intrinsic thing, which I guess Domon here had a strong intrinsic need to become the strongest in the world, and it won't like accept any imperfections. So like day and night, he just like spends his time trying to get better and iterating on top of his own like skill set and everything. And I feel like that is like kind of the better way to go, to be like more self-reflective or more like self-aware, just to know where you're at, where you can improve, how you can improve, try to figure out ways to improve, and understand like where you are weak, so that you can kind of deal with your own weaknesses and maybe like strengthen those weaknesses in some ways too. Whereas if you're constantly asking like a master or a sensei or an instructor or a coach to figure out where you are weak and tell you where to improve, you're kind of like offloading the work to other people. When really that part of that work, that thought, that search, that process is like so important to getting better at something, that you lose a lot by relying, by like off putting it onto someone else to do it for you. Like there is a lot of points where other people who are more skilled than you can probably give you advice, but really when it, like in anything else, trying to find truth is really like a personal journey. You can seek advice, you can seek opinions and seek perspective from other people, but ultimately it's your how you feel about something that matters. Like how like not like how you feel, but like through like kind of like a scientific method, I guess, like through testing, through repetition, through practice, through experience, through hard work, you'll eventually find out what works best and what's not, and what feels the rightest, I guess, the truest to something. And it's really hard to like put it into words. It's like something metaphysical that when you get when you get to a point where your work and training and everything meets up with like the feeling of accomplished, the like when something feels right, like as humans it seems like we have like an instinctual thing where we get like dopamine and serotonin, just like, oh, this is right, it feels right, it just jives really well. Like that kind of feeling is what you're kind of looking for, and in order to do that you got to go through hard work. You got to find out what's wrong. You got to make mistakes and realize that those mistakes are not the right way to do things, and that further like polishes the edge of like whatever art you want to improve at, kind of thing. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a bit too ranty again. Let's continue with the story.
それはあいつが来るまで俺は自分が明鏡止水流を受け継ぐことを目標にしていたからだ。師匠の弟子たちの中で俺は最も優れた才能を持ち、誰よりも剣の修行をし、みんなの期待を背負ってた。だがあいつが来てから全てが変わった。俺はあいつとの勝負に敗れ、メンツも地位も失い、門下を逃げ出したんだ。
Maybe you should have been a bit more humble and figure out what Domon is doing that seems so superior, I guess. I don't know, that seems to be working for him, and see what you can do that is working for you. See what you can do to get yourself stronger instead of running away.
後から聞いた話だが、あいつは師匠とも勝負をしたらしい。師匠はすでに年を取っていて、勝負の中で最後の気力を使い果たしてしまったそうだ。
He killed his sensei?
それから俺はもうあいつと何の交流もしてねえ。だが正直なところ、俺はあいつの剣術とそれを追求する心を認めてる。だからあいつが発狂したと聞いた時は嘘だと思ってた。あいつが発狂なんかする玉か？明鏡止水の極みに達したやつなんだぞ。それでこっそり本当に狂ったかどうか確かめに来たんだ。なのにあいつ俺の名前なんか呼んでやがった。俺はてっきりもうとっくに忘れたのかと思ってたぜ。
That's another thing too, like usually when someone is supposedly better than you, or classified as better than you, or ranked better than you or something, and you kind of look up to them for that, you aspire to be like them, they're like those kind of people, those kind of role models is like really good motivation for yourself to get better too. So I'm guessing like Domon actually like looked up to Anzai and his skill for a very long time too, and wanted to be like him, and maybe like his perspective of him, his idea of Anzai's like skill level, he like inflated in his own head, like, oh man, he's so good at the sword, he's so good, I gotta catch up to him, I gotta work harder, he's so good that I have to work so hard in order, he's so far away that I have to put in extra time to in order to like try to catch up with him, kind of thing. Like I guess that's like a good thing to have role models in your life like that kind of just by existing, just by their behavior and just by having a certain skill level is like enough to motivate you to try and achieve what they have achieved. And I feel like a lot of like these days, like good role models are kind of hard to come by, but maybe that's just the environment that I grew up in, and the community that I grew up in didn't have a lot of good role models. Like one of the things is that my role models growing up as a kid were mostly like fictional characters, like, oh, Batman, he's so like, my favorite like DC comic character is Batman. It's because he's like a regular dude, but through his like ingenuity and his intelligence and his like hard work and perseverance, he's usually able to like at the very least come out and survive any encounters, which is like something you look up to. But then the thing is, you can't really use fictional characters as role models because they are written in a way that can be unrealistic, I guess. Or I don't know. There's a topic in there that's probably pretty interesting to dive deep into that I don't have the expertise to dive deep into. Like, it would be interesting to see like comparisons between a real life role model with a fictional role model like Batman or Superman or Spider-Man or something. Like the lessons that you derive from their stories, like a fictional character's stories, and the lessons you get from watching a role model in real life. I think there's something there. It would be cool if there was like literature or some textbooks or something or some like research that kind of goes deep into that, how like um, a real life role model versus a fictional character as a role model affects like someone's like educational development or their career development, or I don't know, like their aspirations and their motivations, and like how strong someone feels about trying to achieve certain goals and trying to live a good life, or be maybe like one day be a role model kind of thing. I don't know, that'll be interesting. Something like a topic that would be interesting for people to like talk about, for people to have podcasts on. Like if someone like talk about why, like maybe like writers would be really interesting to have a conversation with, because they probably have role models in their life that they base the fictional characters off of too. So they kind of have to get into the minds of their role models in order to write a character. So yeah, I don't know. I'm ranting again, so we'll continue the story.
とにかくあいつに害を加えるつもりはねえよ。ただ確かめに来ただけなんだ。
As I've said in the past, I'm really like passionate about martial arts, and whenever topics of martial arts and achieving better skills in certain ways, in trying to do good in competition, and in like the theory and ways of like, I don't know, ways of like a soldier or warrior or whatever, or how to be like a good martial artist or a good person or whatever. Whenever like those kind of topics come up, it just like brews up a lot of like things I put a lot of thought into that it's like really complicated, that I don't really have like concrete like opinions on, that it like makes me want to think about it and talk about it more whenever I get exposed to like a little bit, like in this story, the whole Domon and Anzai and their skill levels and their rivalry and stuff. Like it just like brings me into like this huge tangent and makes me think about all these different aspects to someone in like these two's position. And yeah, I don't know. I guess it's really hard for me to just ad lib talk about these things. Maybe if I get to a point where I make videos that are scripted or something, I can like spend some time and write out my thoughts and see and see if I can actually come up with anything useful for people to kind of like learn and kind of see my side of these stories and stuff, or how I interpret some of these things.
さあ、もう帰ってくれ。俺から話すことはもう何もねえ。邪気払いの儀式もすでに終わった頃だろう。
The experiment is probably finishing, so we better go check him out.
どうやら邪気払いの儀式を邪魔しに来たわけじゃなかったんだな。でもこの人を連れて行くべきかどうかは迷うな。
Okay, Paimon. Oh, the dude disappeared. Huh? Hey, yep, well, yep. Ah. Oop.
なんですって？師匠は邪気に取り憑かれたわけじゃない。 ことでも言うんですか？そんな。
ナナコ、落ち着け。
申し訳ございません。私の力ではドモンさんが取り憑かれているのを確認することはできませんでした。しかしこの世界には様々な邪が存在します。その多くは私が今まで見たこともないもので、今の段階で結論を出すことはできません。
Inaki Hotomi Shrine
それ
Maiden.
にこのことに転機がないとは限りません。先ほど私が得た情報によりますと、八重様があなた方の師匠に会ってみたいとおっしゃっているようです。
Yae Miko?
八重様が、俺の知ってるあの八重様がですか？
鳴神大社の大巫女様、八重様が。よかったです。これで師匠は助かります。
ええ、八重様は幅広い知識を持ち合わせており、これまでも数々の災厄と邪気を払ってきました。あなた方の師匠が邪気に取り憑かれたのかは分かりませんが、八重様ならきっと正しい答えを導き出せるでしょう。
Oh, you have a lot of confidence in this Lady Yae person.
その巫女様、八重様に会うには何か準備は必要でしょうか？
Yes. Yes, you should.
必要ありません。
Oh. I
唯
guess
一
not.
行うべきは指定された時間に鳴神大社に着くことです。八重様は無駄に待つことを嫌っています。
Her facial expression is just so, like, not fitting for the situation. She's like, Lady Yae does not like to be kept waiting.
では私はこれで鳴神大社にてお会いしましょう。
She kind of looks like she has, like,
ド
dead
モンさ
eyes.
んがいち早く回復することを祈っています。
Bye bye.
まさか八重様が俺たちの師匠を気にかけてくれるなんて。
兄さんは師匠の名声が八重様の目に留まらないとでも言いたいのですか？
いや、そんな、それは誤解だ。ただ八重様なんだぞ。噂では将軍様と深い関係にある大巫女様だって。とにかく明日は君も来てくれ。わざわざ遠くから弟子入りに来たんだ。どんな結果になろうと我々明鏡止水流は君に結果をもたらすべきだろう。
I will gladly join you.
おいらもその八重様って人が気になるぞ。
Oh, yeah.
その人からライデン将軍の情報を聞き出せるかもしれないしな。
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A swordsman's path is paved with broken blades. Go to the Grand Narukami Shrine to see the head shrine maiden. Oh, this is gonna be a journey. Actually, that's not that far away. We will head up from this waypoint, just so we can see the fields and stuff again, but on the way up instead of coming down. I might just end things when I get to the top there, but we'll see. We'll see where the time's at by the time I get up there. Let's heal everyone up.
私に答えるのだ。
I really don't like how the camera like flips around for her when you do her ult. I kind of wish like you can turn off that like fancy animation thing for 5-star characters, because like for Zhongli, when you use his animation in a fight, when you use his ult, sometimes like when it comes back out to the fight, it like stays zoomed in like this, and then I have to like zoom back out, and that takes time, so it like kind of breaks the fight up weirdly, and makes you like, I don't know, it's a little bit frustrating. So it would be nice if there was a way to like disable that, or if they like just fix it so that after the animation, it just like brings the camera back to where it was. Is this where we want to go? Uh-oh, there's a tall lady there. There's a glorious tall lady, like, what's their name? Something Dimitrescu from the new Resident Evil? Okay, no, she's not that tall. I think Lady Demetrius was like supposed to be like 8 feet tall or something like that. So yeah, let's see if the camera zooms in. So yeah, I had to zoom back out there. Which is kind of a pain. I'm doing a lot of damage. Where'd you go? I miss ya so. Seems like it's... Oh, she's dead. Oh, man. She has a pretty, a tragic-looking death animation. Where she just kneels down and covers her face with her hands. Or buries her face in her hands. I am guessing... Huh. I wonder how you're supposed to get up there. It doesn't look like there's a path. Let's go this way. Pay our respects, pay our respects. Is that a pigeon? Yeah, I still don't know what these are for. Uh-oh, there's another one. Another gloriously tall lady. I'm actually fighting this lady pretty comfortably. 5 dismal prisms? That's quite a bit, it seems like. Whoa, there's swords here. Kinda cool. Oh! That lady, gave us a chest. I'm guessing we're gonna have to climb. Do I want to go to that waypoint over there? So what happens if we go the other way? I kind of wish that I don't, like, whenever I go to a new place, I don't want to, like, sequence break in a way. I want to be able to just walk. If there's, like, a legit path, I want to take the legit path. Oh no, I fell. I must pick up that Electroculus. Oh, am I gonna make it? Oh boy, okay. Can I walk in this direction? Looks like I have to climb. Whoa, look at this place. It's got like floating rocks. What's going on here? What do we have here? I don't want to jump into there. I feel like that is not a good idea. Oh, there's whatever Sakura blossom there. And I don't know what that is. Is that a viewport? Or is it like a plant? Any cool stuff around here? Oh, it was a plant. It was that plant. What is this? Something weed? Naku weed. Got some Japanese ganja here. Very nice. Got that CBD. Helps with inflammation. Whoa, what? Why am I sliding off here? There we go. Please recharge. I kind of feel like for this game, climbing and running shouldn't take stamina. It's more of a detriment to the gameplay than anything. I feel like they kind of just ripped the stamina off of Breath of the Wild without really thinking about the repercussions or the gameplay mechanics that Breath of the Wild has. And it wasn't really fun in Breath of the Wild when you're climbing and you run out of stamina to begin with. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I knew these fools would come. But yeah, I don't know. I guess this is gonna be part of the game. It's never gonna change. It is very fundamental to the gameplay of this game. Like, I just don't like how everyone shares the same stamina bar. It made sense that Link has a stamina bar because he's just one character, but it doesn't make sense that everyone shares the same stamina bar. I would much rather each character have their own stamina bar, but maybe like balance it in a way that I don't know. Maybe like a dodge takes up a third of it or something like that. But then it also recharges faster. Oop, I hear Electroculus. When I go up there and there's actually and I find an actual path to get back down, I'm gonna be pretty angry. I'm like, ah. Whoa. Look at this. Kinda cool. Is that a... Wait, what is that down there? Is that a pigeon? Oh, it's a pigeon. Yeah, and climbing as like something to show to the audience. Like, the climbing isn't really that interesting to show because you're just staring at a character and a wall. There's really nothing interesting going on the screen. So it really depends on the presenter, I guess, the YouTuber or the streamer, to like keep up like a conversation or keep up a topic or try to be entertaining in some way. Whereas I feel like most of the time I should really just like shut up and let the game do all the entertaining, even though and then like just interject my personality or something here and there. But really the game should be the focus and not me. But I guess it really depends on what I want to go for. I guess that's a part of this like YouTube channel that I haven't really thought too deeply about. Like, should this be a me focused channel and the game is more of just like a backdrop to like get conversations out of me, get ideas out of me, get like me to talk about certain things? Or should I just let the game I'm playing be the highlight of the channel, be what people come here to want to see, and then my conversations, my dialogue, my ideas would just kind of complement the game? Maybe they're one and the same, and I'm just making it a bit more complicated than it really needs to be. A viewpoint. Nice. Look at that. Very, very nice. Let's unlock this. So there is a way. There is a way. Just if you just walk, you didn't have to climb. Got him. It's a little fox on a shrine. How are you doing? What the fox say? Ring ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. What the fox say? Oh, there's a beetle over there. It's nice that those beetles don't run away. You just pick them up. Is there gonna be dirty hilly trails? No, no dirty hilly trails. Oh, so there is a point where you needed to take an updraft, so... Uh-oh. The updrafts disappear. Oh, only takes you up to here. Yeah, I won't go all the way down. So there is a point where you needed to, like... It's not, like, just a straight path. Up this mountain. Wait, is this where I came from? Did I? Or... I'm a little confused. Ah, we'll just climb back up. Actually, I unlocked that waypoint for a reason. Yamad is a merchant. Is there something you need? If not, I need to get back to my slips. To my slips? What's a slips? What are you doing? I'm drawing fortune slips. Oh, okay. I wish that the almighty Shogun will change her mind and lift the Sokoku decree soon. But I have already drawn slips several times. They either read curse or great curse. Alas, what an awful day. Because of the restrictions of the Sokoku decree, I can no longer sail out for business. The goods I have now are all stuck. Business has not been smooth at all, and even the Grand Narukami Shrine can't save me. Is it because my luck can't get better after I witnessed that event? Oh, what's this event? No. No way. I can't give up now. No matter how many times it takes, I will get a good slip before I leave. What event are you referring to? It's something that happened after the Vision Hunt decree came out. Someone bit off more than he can chew by challenging the Vision Hunt decree's enforcers from the Tenryu Commission to a duel before the throne. Naturally, this imprudent guy was promptly defeated and received divine punishment from the almighty Shogun. What an awful way to go, now that I think about it. But to everyone's surprise, the vision that the defeated man had lost was taken away by another young lad who barged into the scene. That vision, which should have become part of the statue of the almighty Shogun, is now in the hands of some unknown ronin. Alas, what a terrible omen. Oh, so I guess the statue does have actual vision in it, and it's not just a depiction of the actual Shogun. That would mean there's like not all Shogun, or not all vision are created equal. Some of them are a lot bigger than others. Ring ding ding ding, clap clap clap. Make a wish, clap clap. Oh, look at this place. It's pretty cool. Oh. Shpa! Kano Nana. Hello, I'm so sorry. But may I ask you something? Have you ever met a little creature with ears and a tail? Lots of things have ears and tail. Are you talking about Diona? A little creature? If you met a creature, I mean a girl, who's about this tall, please let me know. The girl's name is Sayu, okay. So she's apparently like a new character. A Nemo Claymore wielder. She's a 4-star like little girl, kind of like the size of like Diona, Clea, or Chi-Chi. And yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to being able to unlock her. I think she's like the character that I'm gunning for more than all the 5-star characters at the moment. I kind of want her more than Yomiya or Ayaka. This girl's name is Sayu. She's a little ninja from the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission. She's very, very cute, but she doesn't like to work and hides away and takes naps all the time. She says that she'll grow taller this way. Sayu has an aptitude for ninjutsu, so she's very elusive. She can even be a bigger headache than Heizo. Who's Heizo? I really hope I find her soon. Then I'll have some time to ask Lady Yae for the latest novels. Heizo? Ah, I was referring to a distant cousin of mine. Surname's Shikanoin, and the name's Heizo. He doesn't like to abide by the rules and always gets himself in trouble. I figured he'd grow out of his rebellious phase. I didn't expect him to become a detective. Oh, there's detectives in this game. Nice. Now I can't even find out where he is. As his elder cousin, I just want to take good care of him, But to do that, I need to find him first. So this lady,
あの子サボってないよ
just a random lady, but she seems to have like a lot of connections to like main characters. There's a lot of these like sakura blossoms. I wonder why the sakura blossom requires you to like blow it up with electro before you can pick them up. So yeah, it's been 50 minutes. It seems like my videos for this Inazuma story quest, Archon quest, has been around 50 minutes. So I'll just keep this consistent and I'll end things here. In the next one, we will see what's up with this Swords Master Sensei person by talking to Yae Miko in this Narukami Shrine. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.